Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to Success Story. Hi, hear me? Jeevan, can you hear me?
Yes, your voice is little bit breaking, I guess.
Okay.
So let me know you can hear me clearly. So it will
Yes,
be
yes, I
clear.
can. Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
First of all, congratulations. Welcome to Success Story.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Introduce about yourself, Jeevan.
Oh yes. So let me introduce myself first. So myself, Jeevan Kande. My educational background is mechanical. I had done MTech in mechanical heat power. After that, I have worked for 3 months as an assistant professor in Sinhagad Institute of Technology, Pune. After that, I took some training or took some self study, and after with the help of that, I entered in the industry as a data analyst. On Tableau. After that, after some time, I feel that if I need to excel in this field, I need to my hands on with ML, machine learning, deep learning. So I came across the 360 digit MG, which has, I guess, the 360 digit MG is one of the first institute who have collaboration with, I guess, Philips. I guess they have MOU signed with Philips, so they have research center. They assist the research center in Philips. So I heard that kind of stories about 360 digit MB. So I enrolled. So after that, Ganesh sir was my you can say contact person in 360 digit MG. So I have I used to I used to attend the lecture in morning session. So it was a fresher start to the day. So that was I was thinking that was at, I think, at 7:30 or 8 p.m. they used to start. So after that, I started for the job search. Actually, I started the assignment from 360 digit MG, and side by side, I have started the job search on my own. So you have to be proactive in this, in this scenario or in this market, so you can get the job, or you can say you have to proactive in some data exploration in Python, exploration in data science. So there is a I according to me in 360 digit MG there is a no relation of teacher and student. They are mentors. They will guide you through your process. So just take their guidance and using their guidance, try to consult them while you applying applying for job. When you get the offer, you should also consult them, as I consult with actually, I forget that first name. Sorry. So he used to take our morning lecture. So I get connected with that sir, and I just asked the confusion between two jobs. Actually, I got two offers, one from Bipp Analytics and one from Convergetics, which is from Bangalore, and one from Pune. So my other designation was data science consultant, and in my current organization, I work as a B analyst, and side by side data analyst, sorry, data engineer. So I just consult with sir, and he guided me that so you should go for the BI analyst data engineer job, and you shouldn't go for the consultant. So you take their experience, take their guidance, and be proactive, because institute will only provide you guidance about your job search experience, or you can say your job search journey. So that they will provide you, but you have to be proactive, and you have to complete their assignments, and at least uh, be there, be in their lecture, or be in their touch or something. So you have to be connected, you have to devoted your time to that. So I used to spend, and so there is a no extra thing. So in my messages, in that message sent by the Ganesh sir, where he send me like schedule type messages to my background and that. And last point was what extra thing I have done towards the for getting the job, new job, you know. So there is no need to do extra thing. So just do the whatever your mentors are saying, and whatever your mentors or whatever assignments or whatever, and be proactive. So that will be sufficient and you will get the job. So just explore by yourself. If you stuck somewhere or you didn't get any concept, so 360 digit is providing your technical support and all things. So you have to be proactive, you have to explore some things. For example, you go to the Kaggle is, you can say, everyone say you go through the Kaggle, but I will add in that, so go to, there are some competitive coding websites where they are started hosting the machine learning also. So for example, hacker earth is also providing you good problem statement, so that will give you the what kind of problem you may face in real life, and problem understanding. So that kind of thing you will get by another hacker earth or other competitive. I will not say that devote your time to the competitive programming or something like that, but you have to understand the problem statement. So for that you have to be hands-on with multiple problems. So assignment will help you in that case, because 360 digit mg assignments are quite precise according to current industry standards. For example, there are word files, they contain what should be the flow of your assignment, right? So they provide you, so you just go for that flow first, understand the problem statement, after understand the be one with your data. So that kind of things will help you in your overall career. So I will say be proactive and do the thing as your mentor says. Thank you.
Great, Jeevan. How many interviews did you attended at till now?
Actually, if you I have attended the interview, I guess 4 or 5 interview I have attended. So you will not get straight job in the first or second interview. Yeah, so you have to get the learning experience in your interview process. For example, so in my one interview, so they asked me write the logic for the if you have files in multiple folders, so write the logic for that. So you have to read the file from each folder. So to tackle this kind of problems, saying the I advising you some things for you guys previously, like you have to go through the website. So you will understand the problem statement, you will understand the need of R. So I couldn't comprehend that thing at that time. So that will help, that thing help me in next interview. So I really get obsessed with that logic, right? So I have to recursively get through the folders and read the different files. So that kind of, if you even you fail in the interview, so that will obviously give the new way to look up. So your point of view should be broad enough to understand why that question should must be asked. So I even say that I didn't get why that person asked that question, because that was interview. I was thinking it is interview, so he asked that kind of question. But when I started working in my current organization, I get that why he asked that kind of question. So if we have time, so I want to explain that why he asked that kind of question. So when we work in data science, when we use the Spark or that kind of technology in data parsing, so Spark divide your data in partition and save it in the folder. As a data science analyst, as a data scientist, you have to go through that folders and read that files and collect that in a single data frame. So that was the our day-to-day task. So so you have to be that kind of precise in your work, or that kind of precise understanding of the problem. So you will learn this kind of things in the interview itself. Maybe you will get failed in that interview, but you have to learn what kind of questions. That time I didn't understand, I didn't get thought on that, but I current that question helped me now in my current job work. So I have give interview 5 interview, I selected in 3, and finally I Bipp Analytics was my final destination to work.
You explained very clearly, Jeevan.
Yes, yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Can you explain overview of your projects?
Yes. So first of all, we have to some build POCs in your current organization, or if as I say, if you go to the Kaggle or something like that, so you can pick the project from them. And FedEx project, which is given by the 360 digit MG. So that will be enough. And the projects I work is a recommendation system from Udemy. That idea I came through that idea, and from Udemy and that kind of platforms, I get the idea where based on their cosine similarity and association rule, we have to predict and we have to recommend the courses. So that project I have uh, showcased as a POC FedEx project, which is mostly probably based on logistics. So I choose the project based on their based on their domain. For example, FedEx is based on logistics, and that recommendation system is based on e-commerce. So that was my working area. And after that, I have worked on one NLP project, which that predict the words, that based on your sequence of words that predicts the next word, like we seen in Gmail or something. When you type in Gmail and hi, so automatically Google complete the person's name who send you mail. So that type of project I have built. So you have to showcase that kind of project, not three or two, one or two projects with good that will involve good concepts, and that will give you good exercise with your concepts and something like that. So we have to show that kind of project and best understanding. And let me clear you guys, no one will ask you the code of the project. So most of the people think like that they will ask us code or something like that. So they don't ask us code about your code of your project. So they just ask about whether data is imbalanced or balanced, how do you balance, how do you handle null value. So that kind of question arises when you showcase some project. So we have to throw about your concepts, and one or two projects will be suffice with good understanding and depth understanding about your concept used in that project.
Okay,
Yes.
good, Jeevan. What additional help did 360 Digit MG provide apart from this course?
Actually, I took the help really. I took the help a lot from that the people who supports us throughout 6 or 7 days at 11 after 11 a.m. So that guys are really helpful. So yes, so whenever I get stuck, and they get 360 Digit MG provide that kind of support, because in lecture they can't focus on each and every student, and that too that lecture is online, and in online lecture students didn't respond that fast. They have to ask 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times what whether you get understand or whether you get that kind of challenges is overcome by that another session where the 360 mg digit provides these support for if you have any doubt or something like that. So that is really helpful in if you are proactive in that case. And you have to be proactive if you want, at least you want to learn something. So job will you will get job eventually or somehow. So that is another thing.
Good, Jeevan. Nice to speak with you. Any suggestions to new aspirants?
So as I I'm focusing or stressing on the thing that you have to be proactive. You can't 100%, or you can't depend on that much on the your mentor will guide you when you get stuck, but you not exploring things on yourself, you on your end. So they will help you on things that they know, or you can say they are teaching. So that kind of, they will bound by time and syllabus. So there are their limitations. They have to be specific about the syllabus, and they have to be specific about their time. So you have, for example, you have to explore Python, because Python is really important. They will not ask just about you links and list and tuples and dictionary. They didn't ask you that much on interview. So I just explain this scenario where that guy asked me to get recursively into the folder and choose the file from that file with specific sheet, which starting with specific letter. So that kind of scenario will get into your way in your interview processes. So to tackle that kind of problem, you have to be thorough with Python, or that for that kind of task, you have to be your focus should be on Python. So if you so your concept of data science and your Python should be go in hand in hand. So first, if you learn any concept, you have to be think about that how you will tackle that in Python. So you have to be thorough with Python and be proactive, and explore the different modules besides scikit-learn and NumPy, that data science package everyone talk about. Beside that, you have to be thorough with Python. For example, OS module, after that path module. So that kind of module is also important in any kind of task. So be proactive and explore the overall Python, and that will help you,
This
because
will
that will leave a loop in your concepts. If you don't have enough knowledge of Python, that will leave a that scar or loop in your knowledge system inside. So it is better you have to be thorough with Python plus data science. It will be good combination if you are good with that, both in both the things.
nice, Jeevan. This will help everyone
Yes, yes, yes.
a lot. Once again, congratulations from entire 360 Digit MG.
Yes,
Nice to speak with you.
yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. I'm open to help anyone. So if that if a sir or ma'am will share my LinkedIn profile, so I will be there if you're stuck in something like how, because there is another strategy to apply for the job. So if you can wait, so wait for 36 digit MG will get you a job. But if you want to apply on your own, or proactively apply on the job, so I can help you. So please, you can contact me. I will help you guys. That is not the problem. In strategize your planning about how to apply for the job. Unless 360 digit MG, by the time they will also will guide you very good. So that is no problem. So I'm there for help if you need any.
Thanks a lot, Jeevan.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.